Wacky Wednesday.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Unfiltered, the real deal. No pre-planning, no chingaderas. Straight up from the bill.
Wacky Wednesday.
B-Town's very own.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Here's your host, Bumper Gomez.
Hi. Yo. How? Saludos. Seguin.
Leave it up to art, man. Leave it up to art. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, live here from San Antonio, Texas. This is going to be a great night. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a great night. I hardly ever do a pre-video to a night. Like I don't ever really go live. Like, hey, check us out. Today I had it in me. I was stuck in traffic, and I said, hey, man, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go live and invite everybody to the show tonight. And well, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, all the way from the big city of Seguin, Texas, for their second time here on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen, a little round of applause for my boys, the Conjunto Cats. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Looking good, man.
Wow.
There we go. You're going to hear that all night, baby. You're going to hear that all night. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, like I said, tonight is the second time that we have had the Conjunto Cats on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. These dudes have become, they're like a second family, bro. Like anytime I see them, it's puro abrazos and what's up. And, you know, it's because I see them a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I see you guys quite a bit. I see more of Zeke. Diego's and Nate back here, they're kind of more of the quiet guys. I was watching the first show they came, and they were kind of in the same spot. Like, hey, we're just here because my dad and my boy said, hey, my boss said I got to be here. But, guys, welcome to the show, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to be here, man. And hey, just for the records, for everybody out there listening, I just want to tell you, Bumper, that you really do treat us like family, man. You know. I mean, I've seen several bands been on the show multiple times, and Conjunto Cats, this is only our second time within the last couple of years. So yeah, you do treat us like family.
Yeah, no, man. I get it.
You don't get it.
Thanks, Bump. Yeah, man. Yeah,
We really feel loved.
yeah, we really. I'm not gonna say no names, but I should say some band names. I've seen on your show 4 or 5 times in the last.
Oh, since you're on it, give me one that's been on 4 or 5 times.
I ain't gonna
Come
say
on,
no
Art.
name.
Come on.
Homeboys, Asalto.
They both been on. Homeboy's been on once. Asalto's been on twice.
I've seen them more than that.
One was under
Maybe it was the same show that I saw multiple times, and I said, "Man, they're on there again."
One was under management.
Oh, okay.
No, man. Saludos a todos, everybody tuning in. Thank you guys so much. We say this every single week, ladies and gentlemen. This show is absolutely free. It doesn't cost you one dime, whether you like it or you don't. You know, I tell the people who don't like it, and I just come across your feed, I can show you right now. Well, you can do it. It's real simple. You just get your thumb and you scroll up, and it'll go to the next thing, right? But no, man, it's absolutely free. All we ask you to do, and it's not even for me, man. It's for the guys, for the Conjunto Cats. If you guys could find it in your heart to share it. You know, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you share it on your social media sites. If you're watching on Facebook, share it. It can come on some of your friends' feeds that's never seen the show. And who knows, the Kunun Cats will pick up another 500 fans just here tonight, man.
Absolutely. Thank you, man. Appreciate all the shares and all that good stuff. And
you guys do a good job, Art, on social media. It helps that you got 3 young guys who probably eat, sleep, and shit social media.
yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
Maybe you're a social media guy too?
I am.
You are?
I am.
So who runs the actual Conjunto Cats stuff? Not like Zeke, not Diego. Like Who runs?
That would be myself. I'm the one that tries to stay pretty consistent, and I try to post all the flyers, and I try to post the best and the cleanest content possible. Sometimes it doesn't come out that clean, but I mean I try to keep it all as clean as possible, so that way it looks as professional as possible, man. You know, and just try to keep it clean. I try not to post any negative stuff on our music pages and whatnot, and just try to
keep up in the gray area. No.
Yeah, there you go, man. There you go. I mean, like on my personal page, sometimes I'll share some crazy stuff, stuff that's funny, stuff that I think that's funny, man. Some stuff that's really not the most respectable stuff,
Yeah.
But I still have my name along with the Conjunto Cats on there, so I still have to kind of watch what I post on, even like on my personal pages, because I am still associated with the band through my personal page as well, and I do get a lot of bookings and stuff through my
That's awesome,
social
man.
media pages.
Well, the boys are always well behaved. I've never seen them like out of character. Never. Like I've never seen Zeke. I don't think I've ever even seen you buzz before, bro. and if you guys didn't know, Zeke holds a special place in my heart because this dude was my volleyball partner, man.
Oh,
we had
we were going
tournament.
off.
We were going off right there. And boo to Rudy Lopez and Lopez Entertainment. They had a fixed team. That's the only reason they won. If not, we would have taken it all the way. We went all the way to state.
We did. Yeah. No, that was fun though, man. That was real fun. It's different, man, because like it's just Tejano. It was just Tejano. I guess like the Tejano community, you could say.
Exactly, dude.
And
exactly.
I mean,
But
I
didn't show
never
up.
seen any like at least like sports associated thing with Tejano. That was different for me.
Diego, you would have showed up if it was football, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, before I got to do it, and not that I'm getting it out of the way, because if not, I'll forget. I'll get into a lot of things that we're going to talk about tonight.
Sure.
But a guy, we brought him up the very first time you guys came, and I know he does a lot of. He shows the Conjunto Cats a lot of love on social media. He actually does a really good job with his little clips and stuff that he does. Big shout out to our good friend DJ Brandon from Pearsall, Texas.
Oh yeah, DJ B.
So shout out to
That's
him.
our dog from Pearsall, Texas.
There you go. Shout out to the Tejano Up Radio, to the Tejano Weekend Warriors. All these guys are checking in. Our good friend, tu amigo Pete. If you guys aren't following him, make sure you follow him on social media. In the morning, he has great music. Everybody watching on YouTube. Gabriel Vasquez, Kepaho, welcome to the show. Jaime and Amanda Martinez, the 1000s.
The 1000s, yeah.
Man. Show much love to the 1000s,
Hey,
man.
they throw some mean mixes on TikTok, man.
Dude, I've been saying that. I hopefully they've been getting a little more followers from my end, but dude, those guys,
Team, yeah.
their team, right?
Yeah.
Jaime and Amanda. But I always say this: Jaime he is the master of mixing the number 5 through 8 songs of an album. Number 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah,
Those are the songs that. Hey, they weren't like the song that everybody loved.
Right.
But
Oh, yeah.
it was a song that you liked, but maybe it just wasn't one that you. But dude, he finds those and he's like, man, I haven't heard that song in a long. And then he mixes it. No, but it's badass, man. Shout out to Mart Fabula, everybody in the Metroplex area. Hey, Art, you guys play in the Metroplex a lot? You guys play in Dallas Fort Worth or no?
Man, we don't have too much stuff, but we will be there on December the 10th. We're gonna be doing a tailgate party for the Tejano tailgaters out there, for the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Hey, does it
night
come
game.
with the ticket?
Yes. No. It doesn't come with the ticket, but you talk to this person, that person talks to that person, and this.
Hey, well, I'm gonna have them stop. I'm gonna ask the employees here.
Okay.
Hey, did the boss take care of tickets to get you into the game or no?
Of course.
Yeah,
No question asked.
that's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah. So yeah, man. I was actually trying to get something for that Saturday night, because we were, we didn't have anything for that weekend. We just had that one gig, but
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to give us a shot to play in the Metroplex area, man. I reached out to some people, and some people called back, but I guess I mean, I don't know, se les hizo poco caro what I was charging, but I mean that's cool, that's cool. But yeah, man, we never got any feedback. So
Well,
I'm sure after the show,
I can guarantee you that if you're tailgating that Eagles Cowboys game this weekend, the hot spot going to be is where these guys. So you're playing just for those tailgaters, right?
Just for them.
Pero se va a juntar la gente, bro.
Oh yeah, bro.
You know how that goes.
Yeah,
You know
so
how
yeah,
that
shout out to Jose Campos and all the crew, man, for the Tejano tailgaters out there in the DFW area. That man, I just want to thank them for giving us the opportunity, man. It's gonna be our first tailgate, our first Dallas Cowboy tailgate, and actually my first Dallas Cowboy game. I've never been to a Cowboy game, so man,
mine as well.
We're looking forward to that, man, and the whole NFL experience.
I got you. I'm watching. I look a little. We look a little choppy. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what the hell's going on. But ahí va. Well, guys, before we get into any talking, man, let's just break the seal. Ahorita de volada. I want to play a little some for the people watching.
Yeah.
They can get a taste of who the Conjunto Cats are.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's right. Yeah.
Hey, Ellie and Roxanne Castellanos says, Bump, I'm glad you gave Art an ultra. If you want to see him act up, give him a few Dos Equis.
3, 4.
Por una mujer casada dicen que voy a morir. Mentiras no me hacen nada si ella me quiere seguir. Porque la quise y la quiero y no la puedo olvidar. Su marido anda diciendo que a traición te ha de matar. ¿A poco? Porque la quise y la quiero y no la puedo olvidar. Su marido anda diciendo que a traición te ha de matar. Las papas me gustan fritas, la carne me gusta asada, pero lo que más me gusta es una mujer chorreada. Yeah.
Damn it, boy. Gosh, darn it, man. I tell you guys, you better have your beer ready, man. I wasn't BSing you, man. These dudes are really, really good. They're amazing at what they do, man. They're amazing at what they do. I've been following them for years now. I mean, somebody was still playing football. You know what I mean? So I've been and now. Hey, how does it feel to be out of school, man?
It feels good. Feels good not having to like wake up every day in the morning. And I mean, I go to college and stuff, but it's way different compared to high school.
It's a gentleman's course, right? You do it when you want to do it.
Hell yeah, man.
If you don't turn it in, they ain't gonna tell you shit. As long as you pay that college note, they don't
for
care.
Real. Yeah. Yeah.
No, man. I to me, I think we're coming in like choppy, man. I don't know what the heck's going on, but we got quite a bit of people watching. Thanks to everybody who's watching on YouTube and on Facebook. We really appreciate you guys tuning in again. If you just joined us, I got the Conjunto Cats all the way from Seguin, Texas. These guys are literally, when we talk about on the show, bands that are out there busting their ass week in and week out and week in and week out. There is no other band that I can tell you right now that probably, there's maybe a few other ones that I could put up there that work as much as these dudes do. Art, how the hell do you do that, bro?
Man, when I answer that question, it just comes down to having a passion for the music and just like, loving what you do, man. And that's what it boils down to. Cause I mean, if people would really see what we do as a band, I mean, what I do as a band behind the scenes, people would be like, hell no, dude, that's too much bullshit, man. With not only, me working my full-time job and, even guys at work, when I have passengers riding with me, they're like, hey, I tell them, hey man, hold on, man, I gotta take this call. And when you're gonna negotiate a gig with somebody, you can't just be like, hey bro, I'm at work, so hey man, hurry up, make it quick. You gotta be like, hey, what's going on? How's it going? How's the dog? How's the family? And yeah. Oh, what you have for dinner last night? Oh, that's awesome, man. I had this. And you kind of gotta make a little conversation with that, man.
Yeah, for sure.
It can't just be one of those.
Especially when it's business, bro.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. So man, it's it's one of those deals sometimes that that you gotta for me, I see it as a 24-hour grind, and then not only that, but then keeping up with the social media stuff and then man, I'm sure people out there have seen the little keeping up with the Conjunto Cat segments that I do and stuff like that. And I've actually kind of slacked off these last couple of weeks because I'm in process of doing something different at work. So it's kind of thrown my vibe off just a bit. So I haven't made any keeping up with the Conjunto Cat videos, but man, all in all, it's just boils down to, man, loving what you do and having a passion for it, man.
Yeah, I mean, you work a job that's very demanding.
Yes,
and a lot of people don't know that. Like Art every now and then, like during his lunch hour, you'll see he'll post something or a picture. It's always something funny or positive. You know what I mean? But you've never been shy of how much you work, Art. You know what I mean?
No, man. And I mean sometimes. Well, I mean, I've never gotten any kind of like negative feed about me doing the videos at work and just being like in my work uniform when I do the keeping up with the Conjunto Cat segments and stuff. But after a while, I was like, hey man, this is real life, man. I mean, unfortunately, right now we haven't hit that point to where I can leave my job. So man, I still have to grind.
Is that one of your ultimate goals?
Well, I mean, I hate to say that it's, well, I mean, that would be any musician's goal, right? To be able to live off of just strictly music, but but I just take it a day at a time, just like the way I've been with the Conjunto Cats from day one, and I actually had one guy kind of not really like frown on me, but he kind of like got after me a little bit because he goes, you gotta have goals, man. You gotta have like, where do you want to be in 5 years? Where do you want to be in 10 years? Where do you want to be? And I'm like, you know what, bro? I rather just do it one project at a time. Just take it one day at a time, because I don't want to reach that goal and say in 5 years I want to be doing this and I'm not doing that, and then just look at myself and say, you know what, dude, I didn't reach my goal. Maybe it's time to give up. You know, it's kind of like, you know what, if 5 years from now we're playing at the Grammy Awards, hey, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna embrace it. You know, if we're still doing club gigs or whatever, hey, I mean, that's cool too, man. You know, but you know, it's the passion. You know,
it has to be the passion, bro, because it's like, how do I tell people when they talk about the Cats? Like the Cats, when I'm telling you guys, these dudes work. They're not turning down gigs. You know what I mean? Like, these dudes are working, and I know if I see it, I know you guys see it. I know the typical Tejano Conjunto fan sees it. These dudes are the epitome of what it means to grind as a band. They're out there doing it every single week. They're out there doing, you know what I mean? And it's awesome, man. It really is. It's a great, how do I put it? For me, I love to see that.
See,
you know what I mean? See? And even if you're tired, you're not going to tell me you're tired.
No, man.
Yeah. Right? Zeke, you got a 9 to 5 too, no?
Yeah, but my job's not as I guess like strenuous in the morning as my dad's. I would like to say, man, that sometimes we play on like Sundays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and we don't get home till 1, 2 in the morning, and then my dad's got to be at work at 5. And keep in mind, we live in Seguin, bro. So, yeah, he'll, of course, the drive from Seguin to San Antonio, he's up by 3, 4. So this dude's running on like 3, 4 hours of sleep. And this isn't just once, couple times a month. This is
all the time.
Hey, y'all see us playing on Sunday? My dad's got to work on Monday. Like, this is all the time, bro. And people ask me, how do you do it? They ask me, how do you do it, bro? How do you do it work? You know, all this. And I'm like, bro, I'm not the one that asks. My dad's the one that asks, dude. Like, my dad's the one that goes in early, you know. Of course, like I said, we all got our other stuff outside of music going on, but my dad's the one who really he's the one grinds who really, with, especially with sleep, man. Yeah. I don't know. Dude, what was it, like a month ago we played in Arizona. We finished our gig at 12 at midnight in Arizona, and my dad was like, all right, I'm ready to go home. So we went back to the Airbnb and we left, dude. And we got back home.
Instead of sleeping?
Yeah, instead of sleeping. And we got back home at like 5 or 6 in the afternoon, in the evening. And this dude, but my dad slept, he took a nap, maybe like a 2-3 hour nap, you know, before the gig.
Yeah.
After that, he was like, nah, all right, let's just go. I was sleeping the expedition. I woke up, it was morning time, and this dude was still grinding. Like, just we're in the freaking in the desert, and this dude was the sun was coming up.
Well, it's just in your blood.
Look, my brother's gonna say
something. Bumper. We took off from Arizona, right? We hit the gas station. Best believe my dad got like 5 of them 5-hour energies. That's all he
the
got.
C4s, bro.
Bro was popping them like some water, bro. Bro was popping them for real.
Hey, that's a grip. I've driven that drive, bro. And the worst part about it, there ain't shit out there.
There's nothing out there, man.
You know what I mean? That's the crazy
There's nothing
part,
out there, man. It's just man, and you know, man, after I did that drive, like, man, my whole confidence on driving from anywhere just grew, bro. They were like, we played in Westaco like the following weekend. Hey, man, are we staying in Westaco? Bro, if I can drive from Arizona, I can drive from Westaco.
What's a hotel, bro? We don't even know what a hotel is.
All right, so some of the conversations have to be this then. Art, we're really thinking about having the Kunun Cats for a private, you know, we're going to have them down here in Corpus. You know, we're going to get you a couple of rooms. What do you think? You know, this is going to be the price. I can see the conversation like, you know what, bro? How much you going to pay for those rooms? Go ahead and add what you're going to pay for the rooms. Add them to what you're going to pay me, and we'll go and still play. Exactly. And we're coming home.
Yeah, we're coming home.
Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, no, for sure, man, for sure. You know, it's like, man, the whole story behind that drive in Arizona, it's because, you know, well, there's like a 2-hour time difference over there. So I was thinking to myself, I'm like, well, if we're gonna sleep, we're gonna wake up about 7. Really, it's gonna be 9 o'clock here in Texas, and it's like a 13, 14-hour drive, 15-hour drive from Arizona. So I was like, you know what, man? I'm not gonna be chasing the clock. I gotta go to work Monday. So I told the boys, you know what, man? I was telling my wife, and I was like, you know what, man? I think I'm just gonna play the gig. I'm gonna come back, shower, change into some comfortable clothes, and we're gonna hit the road. And she was like, all right, whatever. So I told the boys, hey, after the gig,
did they help you drive?
Nah, bro. I drove it all. I drove the whole thing all by myself.
You don't say, hey, Dad. Hold on. Hey, have you guys seen the video of the son? He's sleeping, and the older the dad's like real older, and the dad's falling asleep. Like, he has a dash cam, and the dad's falling asleep. Right? You've never seen the video?
No.
So the guy's asleep, right? And the old man's driving. His pops is driving. And his dad starts falling asleep, and he goes over, go, right? And then he wakes up, but instead of telling the son he fell asleep, son of a bitch, that motherfucker!
Oh, I have seen that. Yeah. They're kind of big. They're like some big people.
He's like, Dad, just pull over. He just goes, that son of a bitch almost hit me. Oh man!
But now for real, man, that's the grind, man. That's what we go through. Well, that's what my dad goes through, bro. And like that's some behind the scenes type shit that no one sees, bro.
So like on a Monday, say you play on a Sunday night somewhere. Say you play in the Valley Sunday night. You come in Monday. You got to be at work. Like, take us what happens afterward. Does your wife's like, hey, eat and get your ass to sleep, or
man,
she don't gotta tell him, bro.
Yeah. Sometimes, man, there's like times that I get home like on Mondays and like at work, like throughout the workday, man, I'm just so tired and I'm just pushing through, and then like the workday is over and I get home and I'm like wide awake, and so. My wife has become one of those gym rat type people. So she works out every single day, so sometimes I join her whenever I'm not feeling tired and stuff. So man, there's sometimes on Monday, man, that I get out there with her and I do a couple of sets on bench, do a couple of sets of curls,
grind
out, walk it out,
action.
What'd you say, nigga?
He about that action.
He about it. He about it, bro.
Like, throw another plate on.
Yeah.
Man. No, and the other great thing about the Conjunto Cats, dude, is they're young, but they're very approachable. Like all these dudes are so well mannered. My son, every time he sees him, he's like, he knows he drums. He sees Zeke like this morning. I told him, I said, hey, I got the Conjunto Cats. He goes, Conjunto Cats. Zeke. I said, yeah, Zeke. He's like, oh, okay, yeah. So, you're very, I guess, Art, I mean, I know you didn't raise this guy, but you pretty much do now. I mean, this dude's with you
well, I mean, we've
more
known
than you are at home, Nate?
Yeah, we've known Nathan since he was a young kid, and there's actually a video out there. I think Zeke shared it a couple of weeks ago. Whenever Zeke was playing the bajo sexto and Nathan was playing the accordion, and they were real young. What were y'all, like 7 and 6, something like that? 8 and 6.
Yeah, Nathan was like 8. Wow. I was like 10 or 11.
Yeah, something like that.
That's wild, man. My wife just reminded me, like, I used to when I drive from here to Tampa. Just depending on when you leave, it's a long drive, man. It's like 16 hours, 17 hours, right? Well, my son was in the back seat, so was my daughter. And so we're driving, and my wife hits me, hey, wait, you're falling asleep, wake up. And I'm like, hey, dude, I'm good, chill that out, right? I got my hat on backwards, but I got my hat grabbing my eyebrows, pulling them back, right? So my eyes were asleep. Yeah. So my wife looks back at my son Jesse, and he's counting. She's like, what are you counting? He goes, oh, I've been counting Daddy. He's gone like 12 seconds before without his eyes.
Golly.
Hey, so another quick story on that same day that we got back from Arizona. It was about 5:30, 6 o'clock. So it was early evening. So man, I told the family, hey, well, let's go get something to eat, man. So my daughter goes and my daughter is telling us that about her trip to Colorado, just a few months earlier. And my daughter was saying, yeah, no, because she had went with her ex-boyfriend over there to Colorado, and she was like,
you have to put X. Big EX on there.
Hey man, I can't say with her boyfriend because pues,
I got you.
yeah, no, it's un par, you know what I'm saying? I gotta.
I got you.
Anyway, so yeah, she was talking about how her trip went to Colorado and whatnot, right? And she was like, yeah, so we drove halfway and we slept at a truck stop, and then we picked up and then we took off, and Zeke was sitting right there, and he was all, that's weak, right, Dad? You drove all the way.
Weak, bro.
He said, that's weak, right, Dad? You drove all the way.
All 3 hours of sleep.
Calling them out just like that. Hell yeah, that's funny, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, man, we're having a great time. Welcome to the party. I'm here with the boys from Seguin, Texas, all the way, well, from Seguin.
Yeah.
They're all the way from
Seguin,
Seguin,
Texas.
up the road, man. The Conjunto Cats.
Art Campos.
Z Campos.
Diego Campos.
Nathan Alzade.
Campos.
Yeah, he was about to, bro. He was about to. No, man. So these guys, I've seen them at the Conjunto Festival, and you know, one thing that I love to watch sometimes, Art. Not that you guys aren't a badass show. Sometimes I like to be either behind you guys or on the side of you guys, and I like to face the crowd. And let me tell you why. So when you guys see the Conjunto Cats, the word that jumps out right away is conjunto, right? And so conjunto to me, it has a certain compás.
Grind. Yeah.
Has a certain compás. But this guy right here is a monster, right? And it's like, what does Art tell me? What do you tell me? It's like maybe a beat or two, or a beat or two faster than a.
Yeah. It's man, it's a little bit more up tempo. I'd say.
There you go,
it's,
up tempo. That's the word,
yeah,
up tempo.
up-tempo.
So I like to turn around and see the crowd who love conjunto music, but I like to see them, and they just, if the ones that know you guys know what's coming, right? But the ones who don't, I like to see them look at other people like, oh, la chingada, these dudes are, this shit's a little faster, right? Like, hey, man, you got to step up your game. This is a little bit faster right here.
And I mean, with that being said, like, people have called us for like certain events, and I just remind them, man. I tell them, okay, so you know how we play, right? And they're like, oh yeah, we've seen y'all here and there. Okay, I'm just making sure that you know how we play, because I don't want you to think that we're gonna play, very chopped and screwed conjunto, and
Hey, hold on, Art. You're throwing some punches right there.
Yeah,
bro.
no.
I mean, what do you mean
I
chopped? What do you mean chopped and
just
screwed?
like that.
That's chopped and screwed.
Yeah, it's like real slow,
Like
man.
choppy,
It's
yeah.
like, and so that's not us. I mean,
like a Boni Mauricio.
yeah, like that, Bon Mauricio, like that type style. And sometimes, look, man, I mean, I hate to say it, man, but people from the Conjunto community, I've seen their reactions whenever we play. And sometimes it doesn't settle right with them, because sometimes some people are so narrow-minded and they think that Conjunto is supposed to sound that way.
And only that way.
And only that way. Yeah. And I mean, I'm not trying to take no shots at the Conjunto community, man. I mean, we have a lot of friends, we have a lot of people that support us, but we're just a different blend of Conjunto, man. It's just, you have your different coffee, you have your decaf, and we're that extra caffeinated.
You're the espresso shot. Aquí está tu café. I'm gonna put a little espresso shot in there.
Yeah, there you
just
go.
for you, a little bit of Conjunto Cats. Yeah. And speaking of that, you want to do one more? You guys have a crap load of people watching. You guys,
cool, man.
And I'm sure a lot of people want to hear me shut up and hear you guys get it. Since somebody didn't bring a cajon.
Bumper Sales providing it, man.
You see what he's wearing? Cap. Big old cap.
Well, yeah, thank you for everybody tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Here we go.
3, 4.
Te casaste con un rico por la pura conveniencia. Tus padres te lo obligaron. Hoy sufres por mi presencia. Recuerdo que me dijiste cuando perdiste conmigo. No podré querer a nadie, necesito tu cariño. El amor que yo te di, con nadie más lo compares. Y desenfran con opulencia, orgullosos son tus padres. No te culpo a ti, mi vida, el destino lo mandó. No pudiste ser mi esposa por lo pobre que soy yo. Recuerdo que me dijiste cuando perdiste conmigo. No podré querer a nadie, necesito tu cariño. Si algún día nos encontramos, verás en mí la tristeza, siempre con aquel complejo en la maldita pobreza.
I'll give you another one.
Hey, a la madre, that was badass, man. Wow.
Hey man, I just want to send a shout out to Chamacos. Man, I'm a great fan of both, the whole Chamacos legacy, man. I grew up with Chamacos from the very beginning, from the David de Anda era all the way through the Juan P. Moreno and until now. And even with all the parties of Chamacos, both Jaime and Los Chamacos and Juan P. Moreno and his stuff, man, I continue being a big fan. Actually, man, I've told Juan P, man, that he's the reason why I chose to play. I play the bajo sexto.
Hey, bro, I got to hold One Piece bajo. I got a picture. You know I got that show, right? Have you ever seen that show?
No.
The Three Amigos.
Oh,
you got
yeah.
homework.
Okay.
So the Three Amigos, I had Manuel Alvarado, I had Juan P. Moreno, and I had Chato.
Oh, yeah.
All year when they did a project, right? And the only one that was missing, of course, was Jaime. But they were here, bro, and Juan P. bought, he fucking jammed that, bro, to be in his presence with that accordion. You know the accordion. I mean, the bajo that said Juan P, bro. So I said, Juan, I got to get a picture holding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Holding the Juan P. But I'm a huge Chamacos fan too, man. I mean, those guys are part of me and Art are in the same age group.
I'm talking about from Pone de Tierra and Sinceridad, Amores Solitarios with the David Danda era, Preta Casada,
So
from...
I had a question on here. And it says, somebody said that they heard a rumor. I don't know if you're ready for this, Art, though. I don't want to cause a ruckus, bro.
No. Dale.
I heard a rumor that there's going to be a Los Inolvidables reunion. I'll give you one guess who sent me that.
Who?
I'll give you one guess.
Okay. Rick De La Garza?
Nope. Somebody I talked to.
Oh, yeah. I know now. Joey Jimenez.
He said, bro, you got to make sure you ask Carter. There's going to be a reunion.
A Los Inolvidables reunion.
And he's like, I said, dude, so I don't forget. Text me. Right? And I promise I won't forget.
Dude, I had to think about that for a little bit, man. That just goes to show how long ago that's been that we had that little group going on, man. And hey, man, something I gotta say about Joey. Like, I mean, I haven't talked to Joey probably in a year or so, a little bit over a year. But man, whenever I do see Joey, it's like we just pick up right where we left off, man. Like Joey is like,
you just talked to him yesterday,
dude,
right?
man, like one of the most kindest, most humble musicians, that I could call, like, just, I mean, I could probably pick up the phone right now if I wanted and just talk to him, and he would start asking about my family. I'd start asking about his, and he's just, man, Joey is just so humble, man, and I think if there was more musicians like him, I think the industry would be
badass,
much better than what it is today.
So there was a comment, and I don't want to forget it. The only reason I'm bringing it up is you guys already, for the new album, you already have a new album cover?
Well, we have some stuff out there. I mean,
this is an idea. It's an idea.
Okay.
Mark Fabila from the Metroplex, his comment was pretty cool. I don't know, maybe you can call Manuel. Maybe he has them hidden away somewhere since you're a huge Chamacos fan. Get Nate to get those big ass drumsticks.
Oh, yeah.
The ones from
yeah. From the Mi Muñequita album.
There you go. You can have Nate holding those two big ass drumsticks, man. So Art, you started the Conjunto Cats, bro. For a lot of people who don't know the history of Conjunto Cats, it wasn't always your boys.
No, man. I mean, I like to talk about the beginning, man, because the beginning was really like a struggle, man. I mean, I started this band with my stepbrother, Jeremy Sines, and we started the band, and it was just gonna be a band just for family and just to do like the whole backyard parties and really just to do music for us.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because we went into the studio to record a CD, not to sell, just to do a bunch of covers, a bunch of songs that people wanted, and the one that recorded that CD for us was Eddie Perez, which Eddie Perez still works with us today. Wow. So I mean, just to elaborate a little bit on that, there's only I could say, if I remember off the top of my head, there's only 3 engineers that have recorded us. So which is Eddie Perez has done the majority of them, and then Eric E-Rock Avalos, he did one for us, and then now the great Gilbert Velasquez, this last album that we did.
He was here a few weeks back, and we were talking. And he's like, yeah, man, them young boy, because we were talking about the age, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about that. But before we talk about anything, if you guys like what you're hearing, are you guys going to play? So on the December 7th, right?
December 7th.
December 7th.
J.R. Gomez Toy Drive.
Our good friend, Mr. J.R. Gomez. Yes, the J.R. Gomez, the accordion player, vocalist for so many bands. J.R. Gomez and the Conjunto Bandits. He's having the 6th annual toy drive right here in Buda, ¿cómo se dice?
Buda, Texas.
Buda, Texas. Right? We're going to be there. Ruben Ramos, the Conjunto Cats, our good friend Art Tejerina, George Mercado, Mario Ortiz, Mike Gonzalez, and Di Marie from the Iconics. Yours truly, Bumper Gomez, will be there, and our good friends Ledez. And I think just added was Demi Garcia. So if you guys aren't doing anything, December 7th, you bring a toy, and you guys can come and watch a lot of... You guys going to be performing?
Yes, we are.
So there you guys go. If you're in the Butte area, Austin, New Braunfels, or San Antonio, man, make a trip up there. It's for a great cause for our good friend J.R. Gomez. It's gonna be a good time, man. So I'm looking forward to that for sure. You guys do a lot for the community, Art.
Sure.
And speaking of the community, not only do these guys help with toy drives, I just saw them with Tejano Up and the Weekend Warriors, the Toys for Tejanitos. That was an awesome. You guys played amazing.
Thank you
right?
you so much, man. We really appreciate it.
But you guys do your own thing for your own town, and it says a lot about you guys. I got to go out last year. Yeah, last year I went to the one you guys had last year. This year I didn't get a chance to go, but you guys do a concert and you raise money to bring families a Thanksgiving dinner.
A full Thanksgiving dinner. So like, some people get it mixed up and they think that it's just a plate of food, but it's an actual full turkey with the sides and the desserts and whatnot. So yeah, man, one day, I mean, honestly, that's how it just came about, man. One day I just said, you know what? I think I'm going to try to do this fundraiser just to give back to our community. And, because, I mean, everybody's always doing toy drives for Christmas, but I never really saw anybody doing anything for the Thanksgiving holiday. And, I mean, a plate of food does make a person feel good, man.
For sure, bro.
So, I mean, I'm not, toy drives are great and all that stuff. I'm not saying anything about them, but, we did ours just to help those less fortunate families. But
the thing is, you did it for Seguin, bro, where you guys are from. And sometimes and you're right, toy drives, they help everybody. They help the community. They're all great things. We're not trying to diss anybody.
Right? No, for sure.
Sometimes when you do stuff for your own community, it's just a little, it's a little different, right?
Yeah.
It's a little different. And I know you guys have been doing that. And what I found really cool to show you guys, how Tejano artists are, how Conjunto artists are, they help each other. And they know that people are out there doing something. Not only did they raise money for their town, but the legendary Mr. Bobby Pulido also donated a little something, right?
He sure did. He donated $500 to the cause, man. So shout out to Bobby Pulido and all the Pulido family down in the valley also. And a big shout out to Ale also for helping us out with that and the M Group Music.
And he ended up doing something for Edinburgh. He served turkey dinners for Edinburgh, man. So shout out to the Pulido family, Bobby, Roberto, all the.
And not only that, but I mean there was a lot of people who also donated, that weren't able to be there, but they gave cash donations, man. So man, if they're tuning in, I want to thank everybody for donating to the cause. And we actually raised $3,000, man, at that event.
Wow, bro.
And we were able to man, I'll tell you how it went down. I went to HEB. I was gonna purchase the meals, and I had calculated maybe about 15 dinners, right? So I was like, okay. So man, I was ready to put in the order, and the girl at the counter was telling me that there wasn't a manager around to take my order, and I was like, hey man, I'm about to spend $3,000 here, man.
You wouldn't think you'd go.
You don't want to find somebody that'll learn how to take the damn order right now. Oh no, I'm sorry, nobody's here that knows how to operate that department, And I was like, okay, cool. So while I'm there, I call my buddy Adrian Davila from Davila's Barbecue in Seguin, and I tell him, bro, I wish you did full full dinners, man. And he was like, I do. He sends me a little flyer on Messenger. Look, and it's him holding a turkey. It's him holding a turkey. We do, look.
Yeah.
It was hilarious, man.
And so you ended up going with him?
Yes. And look, check it out, man. So I get there. He goes, bro, come in tomorrow and let's sit down and have a conversation. And I said, let's talk. I was like, all right. So I went in and he tells me, bro, let's work together, man. He goes, we're family, man. I'm like, all right, yeah, bro. Hey. Get to the point, man. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Shout out to Adrian. But dude, he ends up doing 30 full meals.
So he doubled.
He doubled what they were gonna give me at HEB.
Hey, dude, but you know that goes to say, you know, sometimes God does stuff for a reason. That's why the manager wasn't there. Hey, he's gonna feed more people. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome, bro.
Also, just for the record, man, Adrian. Also, we had meals for all the musicos there. Adrian smoked all the chicken that was provided, you know, to feed the bands.
Yeah,
he smoked all the chicken absolutely free.
Wow.
And you know, and also, you know, what was cool is because, you know, I mean, Adrian Davila's barbecue was started there in Seguin, and now today he's got a shop at the what is it, the Frostbank Center where the Spurs play.
Yeah, he's got his own spot there.
He's got his own restaurant there at the arena.
That's good, man. That's what is the word that they use? What's a person from Seguin?
Seguinites?
No,
Saigon.
But I heard the Lhasa say son de Saigon, but like a Bavilian. Like I'm from Beeville, so you're a Bavilian. What would somebody from Seguin be?
I don't know.
A Seguinian?
Seguinian.
I've never heard that before.
There you go, new album, the Seguinians.
Yeah, the Seguinians. Yeah.
No, man, and you know, you guys doing that the last show when I had the Weekend Warriors here, it led me to start thinking, and you know, I'm gonna push it every show, but more towards next school year. Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, we're gonna do our own fundraiser, no money involved. All I want to do is be able to provide new pairs of shoes to kids who, you know, sometimes that's the most expensive thing.
That's right.
That parents try to, you know, get for their kids. So, you know, a decent pair of brand new shoes could help a parent out. You know, they got
Absolutely,
4 or 5
man.
kids. You get them a pair of shoes. I mean, you just took a big load off their back. So hopefully, when it starts getting around June or July, we're really going to start pushing it a lot. But we're going to do a Bumpers Wacky Wednesday sneaker drive. And we're going to fill up the studio with as much shoes as we can and get them to the least fortunate. Man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
So-
And man, with that, you know, being on that topic, I just want to send a shout out to everybody that was involved, man. You know, I know I had all my sisters were involved. They were back there, you know, putting all the meals together, man, to all the bands, Los Chicanos, La Naturaleza, Grupo Espada, of course, us, Conjunto Romo, and DJ Cumbia Champs as well. Nate's dad provided production, DJ Chuku Productions. Just, man, everybody, Felix Moreno donated the hall, the Casey Hall, absolutely free, man. All this was an event, man, that was zero cost for me. All I had to do was convince the people to come on, help us out, man.
That's awesome, man.
And those guys, you know, they've helped us out, and I mean, there's been several bands throughout the years. You know, I think the first one, man, I can't remember off the top of my head, but man, we had like Art Tejerina came out, J.R. Gomez came out, Miguel Hernandez. We had a band from Seguin Música.
And
Like
see, the thing, you
several.
guys return the favor, man. You guys help each other out. And it's all for a great cause, man. Nobody's here to make money. You know what I mean? This is all to help the community. It's the least that the musicians can do, man. And while we're speaking on Christmas and giving and stuff like that, there's going to be another big party right here at Thirsty Horse with David Lee Garza Los Musicales, Mark Ledesma, the Mario Ortiz Band, Chente Barrera, I can't read it. I'm sorry. Gary Hobbs and Gabe Garcia. They're going to be here at Thirsty Horse. Toys for the SABD, the blue line or the blue cares. So make sure you guys keep that. It's going to be Sunday, December 10th at Thirsty Horse. So if you guys aren't doing something that Sunday, come out and see some great bands. I mean, the legendary Gary Hobbs and Musicales. I mean, come on, dude. It's going to be a great time. So make sure you guys come out and support that as well. A lot of good things going around in the Tejano.
A lot of good things, man.
Community, man.
We're blessed, man. We're blessed, man. I mean, like I said, you know, we're blessed all year long with.
Art, stop! I messed up because they're gonna give me hell. I couldn't read it. Destiny's like, really, Bump? You couldn't read? It's Los Navairas. Because I just saw the L and the A. Hey, hold up, dude. It's small over your desk. Slow your roll. But it's going to be a really good time now, right? With Rigo and Destiny there, all the Navairas, it's going to be a good time. So
hey, shout out to them, man. They've Raulito, Rigo, Destiny, man, they've always showed us, man, a ton of love, man, and you know that's one of the cool things about us, you know, coming through the industry, man. So many people have showed us just like so much support and just to keep going, man. You know, Los Navairas, you know, Ram Herrera, just like JR and those guys. I mean, man, I hate to start saying names because I can't think of all the names off the top of my head, but man, so many promoters, so many managers, Joey Rodriguez, David Lee, you know, I mean, all those guys.
I saw you guys ran into them.
Yeah, at the Buc-ee's.
What time was that?
It was at about 3 a.m?
Yeah, like 3 a.m.
Hey, they were using the bathroom and buying snacks.
Yeah. And you know what? And it was funny because the last time that we were there, at the same Buc-ee's, we ran into Ricardo Castione, La Diferencia.
Is this the one in Katy?
And Katy.
The one in Katy, the big one.
Yeah.
Saludos to a good friend of ours, and congratulations again to the Latin Grammy Award winner, Mr. Juan Treviño's in the building. Hello, Juan.
Hey, saludos, Juan.
Saludos, Juan. Congratulations again.
Congratulations, yes, sir.
Destiny said, we love to see a family working together. Congrats to you guys. And it's not an easy thing to do, but it's so worth the memories and the moments.
Absolutely, man.
That's awesome,
Thank you,
man.
Destiny. Thank you. And it means a lot, you know, coming from, you know, from such a successful family like Los Navairas, man, that have left a big mark in the Tejano music industry, and for them to be, you know, propping us and telling us to que, hey, no se agüiten, todo para adelante, man.
Hell yeah. También un saludos to our good friends Familia Aguilar from Arizona.
Eso, hey, that's what we were playing for whenever we went.
If you go to Arizona, there's not a doubt in my mind who you're playing for, man. Saludos to the Familia Aguilar out there, Familia Aguilar Promotions out there in Arizona, bringing the best in Tejano and Conjunto out there. So he's always doing a good job with that. So saludos a la Familia Aguilar. I mean, Familia Aguilar. Chinga, what am I doing, dude? Familia Aguilar. I'm all over the place.
Man, I want to send a shout out to all the people from Seguin that are tuned in, man. I know there's several people from
give them a shout out, bro.
From Seguin. No, hombre, we'll be here all night, bro.
You'll be here all night.
Yeah, man. But but I want to send a shout out to my people in Seguin that you know that are always continuously supporting Conjunto Cats, and we just had a show this past Friday in Seguin, and you know they all came through, and so man, shout out to them, and hey, the love has been growing in Seguin, man. It's been growing, and not only Seguin, but I mean everywhere we go, man. You know, I mean, we're starting to notice the clubs are a little bit more full and more packed, and people there to support the Conjunto Cats.
And they're looking for you guys.
And now they're looking for us. So man, thank you.
So Zeke doesn't know this. The boys don't know this. I've had a conversation with Art, and it's Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. We always like to throw a loop into things. But one of the big things that we talk about here on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, sometimes we get into some deep conversations on, you know, how do we get the young people involved with, you know, our genre of music? Like, how do we get that spunk going again? And you know, everybody has their own formulas. It's an open-ended question, right? Everybody has their own opinions, and you know, our opinions are like, you know, everybody has one. So you know, it's cool. But what I want to talk about is, you know, if you look at these guys, man, these guys are young. You know, they're ripped, right? You know what I'm saying? Even Nate, what's up, Nate? Don't let the sweatshirt fool you.
Sleeper build.
Sleeper build. But
90 overall.
But these guys are young, right? And then
I'm ripped too, but my shirts are ripped. My shirts are ripped.
But where I'm going with it is, if you guys didn't know, and the reason that it actually popped in my head way before, but then when I saw the commercial, it really it drilled in my chest, man. And you know, when I start drinking and I talk to, you know, we have long conversations with, you know, a lot of my friends are musicians, and we have, you know, these conversations. And one that we always talk about is how do we find a way to bring, you know, young kids. So if young girls like to go and see the band and go to the stage, well, wherever there's young girls, there's going to be
young guys.
Young guys, right? So that's the ways. If you think about, you said los chamacos, we talked about, I've always, La Fiebre, Mafia, all these dudes. I mean, when it was huge, these dudes were young, bro, and they were dressed to fit, you know what I mean? And they drew a crowd, and it was young and it was vibrant. And I'm not saying that, I don't like to say like, oh, we're going to try to make it like it used to be. No, let's just go with what we got, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But we have 3 young dudes here, man. And these dudes all, I mean, I've seen these guys wear fedoras. I've seen them wear cowboy hat. That's what I like. Whatever they fit, wherever they're playing, if it's a hot ass day, if they wear, you know what I mean? So, some Hawaiian shirts, I've seen you guys. It's cool, bro. Yeah. I love it. It's who you guys are. Boom, get to your damn point. It's coming, right? so I always say these guys are young, and then there's Art, right? But Art's the heart. Like he's the main vocalist. You know what I mean? He keeps everybody in check. It's his band, right? But I saw Zeke come out in a. You might see this guy. You've seen this guy in a commercial, right? This dude made a Texas state, probably national, because they have Whataburgers in Florida and they're starting to get everywhere. So you came out in a Whataburger commercial, bro, for Hispanic Heritage Month, right?
Yeah.
And, I had seen a post and I was like, hold up, dog. What are these 2 Mexicans up to? Because there's Nate and then there was Zeke. And I was like, dude, what's going on here? And of course, I'm sure you guys couldn't tell us what you guys were doing, but I figured out that you guys were shooting a commercial for Whataburger, and that was badass, bro. Zeke, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. It put a knot in my throat. It was a cool commercial, it was uplifting and stuff, but after I watched it a few times, I'm like, dude, fuck yeah. Like, dude, that's what we need to be showing our people. Like, look, these are these 2 young guys, and they're still loving our culture, our music, and here they are right in your face with our favorite restaurant. Yeah. Right? With Whataburger, with our favorite burger spot, Whataburger. So then my mind just kept going. I was just like, man, dude. Yeah. What if they did a project where they put Art behind the speaker, right? With Nate's dad over there running the board or something. And we brought up Nathan Acosta up there just for like a song or 2 or a project. Like, just like, hey, go to the studio and do something, right? What do you guys think? How do you think people would take that?
I don't know about putting my dad behind the speaker.
No way. I don't mean like that.
Hey, Bumper.
What I mean.
Who's playing bajo?
What?
Who's gonna play bajo?
2 accordionists. I don't know.
My dad. What you mean?
There's no putting my dad behind the speaker, man.
I got you.
This dude's the one that without this dude, or this dude wouldn't be here, man.
I got you. But what I was talking to your dad, what I was saying is like a project where it was you for. Like that, so people could see like a la chingada. All these dudes are young. You know what I mean? I didn't mean it like your dad out of the thing. We know you know your dad's a Conjunto. He's the reason you guys are here. We get that. But what I'm saying is, what do you think about that, Art?
Yeah. And it's something that's going to be coming. We just got to be patient with it and make things happen at the right time, and so yeah, I mean it's something, that has been considered, and it's more than likely gonna happen, but it's gotta happen at the right time.
Hey, when you guys want to. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, for me, I was just like, man, dude, it blew my mind. Like, man, and Nate has his unique voice. He has his unique style. I haven't thought about it that far. And you're right. This the 2 accordion is like, what are you gonna do?
I can play bajo. I play bajo.
You play bajo too? Well, doesn't he? He plays a little.
He plays some guitar.
He plays a little bit of guitar.
He knows some bajo.
And Nathan Acosta is super humble, man. He's a super cool kid, man. I don't know how he was raised or who raised him or what, but man, whoever raised him
he's a gentleman, bro.
Yeah. He's a great kid, man. When I first met him, I mean, you can tell somebody, when you first meet them, de volar, pescas onda, how they are, man, And Nathan Acosta was one of those kids that just really, I mean, man, because I'm not gonna lie, dude, Bumper. There's people that I don't want to work with, and they approach me about working with me, and I don't tell them. I don't tell them directly, bro, I don't want to work with you. But I just, no, está bueno, a ver qué pasa. But I mean, Nathan is one of those kids that I would really like to work with.
And even from the beginning, man, the first time I met Nathan, like in person, was the commercial. That was the first time I ever met him in person, man.
So Zeke, for the people watching that are fans of Zeke, right? How the hell did that happen? How did you end up on a Whataburger commercial?
I have a buddy, man, and I feel so bad, man, because I don't remember his name. But he's a man that he works a lot with Gus Escobar in Shirts, Texas. He tunes accordions. I think he's playing accordion with Ram Herrera.
Okay.
He's playing accordion. And well, he had called me. I'm sorry, bro. I feel so bad, man. I forgot his name.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot
No. But he had a tech. Well, actually, I had gotten this message from this Facebook account. They had no profile. No, they had a profile picture of like the ocean, and then their background picture was an ocean. So already starting off, it kind of looked kind of sketchy. They had messaged me, "Hey, what would you think about or I'm blah 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 with this company or whatever. What would you think about doing a Whataburger commercial?" And the first thing I get so many messages from bots. They call them bots, just fake accounts. And I was just like, it's just another bot. So I said, no, I'm okay. I'm not interested. They said, okay, that's cool. Well, my buddy, the one that I was just talking about, the accordion player, he messaged me. He said, bro, I got this hookup for you, bro. He said they're doing a Whataburger commercial in San Antonio. I said, yeah, bro. I just had someone message me, but I told him I didn't want to do it. I told him I didn't want to do it because I didn't think it was legit. And he said, hey, bro, give me a call. So I was at work, and I gave him a call. He said, hey, bro, like this is legit, man. I can promise you this is 100% legit. He said, my buddy, he's a part of this contracting group that they do stuff like this, videos and stuff for big companies. And I said, all right. So yeah, I got back a hold of that lady, and she was like, okay, thank you. We're so excited for this. Well, they had a singer that was gonna be what Nathan played. They had a singer that was gonna do that spot. Well, she messaged me the next week. She said, hey, Zeke, so we're kind of holding off on the commercial because our singer backed off. He backed up. He couldn't do it. He goes to Texas State and he has class or whatever. So they said, do you know anyone who could do the singing part? And I was thinking, I was like, man, and they say a young person around your age. I was thinking. I said, man, the only other like singer, young person that I know is that's right. That's my age is Nathan Acosta, man. So I had never met him before. I talked to him a little bit on social media, but other than that, I'd never met him in person. And I messaged him on Instagram and I said, hey, bro, I got this opportunity to do a Whataburger commercial, and they're looking for a singer. Right away, dude, he said, oh, hell yeah, bro, let's do it, man. Damn. I said, bro, people are finna freak out, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, I got a knot in my throat after watching like two or three times. I was like, wow. Yeah, so that was awesome to see you guys.
So the first day, man, it was around 6 a.m. I think we were on like the west side. They had told us to go like the west side, a Whataburger over there. And Nathan showed up, man. He was just, dressed for the party. He's like, what's up, man? Right away, bro. We clicked. You clicked right away. Yeah, right away we clicked, and he was as humble as can be, man. And like my dad said, he's a good guy, man. And he's up and coming, and he's on his grind just like us, man. That's cool, man. So like I said, right away, Nathan was super, super cool. And he played the part, man. I mean, whoever saw the commercial, they can see, man. He played the part perfectly, bro. And whenever we were filming, bro, it was like we just clicked. We would be jamming. I was looking at it like, we turned it up, bro.
That's and then,
cool,
man.
It was. We felt real like just free. It didn't feel real like stiff, staged. It was free, man. It was natural.
So the real question at the end of all of this, is what did you get paid to do that Whataburger commercial? Please tell me it was at least Whataburger for a year.
Nah, it wasn't anything.
For 5 years.
Hey,
I wish I could say it was,
hey,
man.
It's for the whole band. Anywhere we go, we get free Whataburger.
Yeah,
You're not doing the commercial.
For real. And I've had so many people tell me, hey, bro, I know they gave you Whataburger for life. Where's your freaking card? Where's your card saying you got Whataburger?
No, what you got to do, right? You got to think outside the box, Zeke. So you always have that commercial saved on your phone. So when you're out of town, be like, hey, bro, I need Whataburgers for the band. Well, who are you? Dude, I'm the official dude from Whataburger. Hey, check it out, my commercial. Oh, hey, we got the guy. Hey, get him
Oh, it's him. It's the accordion player.
There you go.
Okay, yeah.
And so my last question on the Whataburger commercial is for your pops. Art, how did it make you and your wife feel when you finally saw that commercial, man, to see your boy out there?
Man, very proud, man. Very proud. I've always, supported we've always supported our kids from Pop Warner Sports through everything they've done throughout life. And then when the Whataburger commercial came out, man, it was just like, wow, man, I can't freaking believe that's Zeke out there, man.
Diego, they could have let you at least drove the car, bro.
Not even no passenger or nothing.
Nothing, right?
Taxi driver, bro.
Nate, you could have at least been the dude working in Whataburger.
Exactly, handing out the food or something.
Hey, but with that being said, through Bumper, with what you saying that, how did it make me feel? It's like, we've had this conversation behind closed doors with me and the boys, and I've, man, I've always told them, look, man, I'm not here to hold anybody down to Conjunto Cats. If you get an opportunity, or if somebody gives you a chance to go play with the big touring band, somebody who's actually working and doing something more than the Conjunto Cats, well, hey, man, I'm gonna be there to support you guys, man. I'm not gonna hold you down and try to cripple you in any kind of way and say, well, you know what, I don't want you to move on. I want you to stay here, and I want you to stay with me. But
which one is it? Let's see. I'm trying to, because people are like, now we want to see the Whataburger commercial. You know which one it is?
Yeah. Oh, they got. I think it's Whataburger, and then they can.
Extra. I got it.
Whataburger, ponle tu extra.
Ponle tu extra. Okay.
Yeah.
Right there, bro.
And it's gonna play right. It's gonna be that one right there.
The full.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna hook you guys up just because, man. But you know what? Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. Hell yeah, we can do it. Check it out. Right
if
here.
it's not coming out, it's Whataburger, ponle tu extra.
No, let's see. We're gonna show it to him right here.
Jose Macias, that was the one that got a hold of me for the Whataburger commercial. Jose Macias, thank you, brother. I greatly appreciate you, man. And he's lending me an accordion too. One time at a gig, my reeds broke on my accordion. Jose was right there. He fastly lended me his accordion, man. So shout out Jose Macias. Macias.
Man, so many
Thank you,
people
brother.
from Seguin, man.
Give him shout outs as I do this. Do some shout outs.
All right, let me see. Man, there's a lot of them here. I want to send a shout out going out to Jose Campos, the one that we're playing for the Tejano Tailgaters in Arlington. Sandra Contreras, David Enriquez, Cumbia Champs, Puro Clean Seguin, Rebecca Cuellar from Beeville, Texas.
David Martinez.
Yep. Joshua De Luna as well. Tibo Perez, Linda De Luna. Oh yeah, shout out to the Vasquez family, to my buddy Rick Vasquez, que en paz descanse. Yes, he would be so proud of us. He sure would. Manuel Alvarado, man, drummer for from the Chamacos era. Saludos, Manuel.
He's on there.
Yeah, he was. I don't know if he's still on there, but saludos, Manuel.
Nice.
Orlando Prieto, Chris Tristan, Sandra Contreras, saludos. Olga Garcia, saludos. Joe's Hat Company. Man, every time we go through, what is it like?
George West, Three
George
Rivers.
West, man. Every time we go through there, he always sends me a message. Hey, man, I saw you pass through town. You got to stop next time to check out some hats. So yeah, Joe's Hat Company.
He's a cool cat, man.
Yeah.
He's a cool. Oh, hold on. I think we got it.
Ramiro Torres. Saludos, Ramiro.
I'm trying to get
Rick
this.
Villa. Saludos.
Hold on.
Let me know, Bump, whenever you're ready to play that.
Hold on. I'm trying.
And I'll shut it here.
I'm
Erica Robles. Sergio. Okay. Saludos.
1 second.
To the
I'll go use the
Navaidas.
restroom quick.
Saludos to the Navaidas.
Yeah, see what happens. See what happens, Zeke. See what happens, Zeke, when you start drinking. All right, guys. I'm trying to get
Tony
it to,
Rios.
I'm trying to get it to where it shows the right way, man.
Saludos, Juan Trevino. Shout out, yeah. Nacho Ramirez. Shout out to my sister Priscilla Campos. She was tuned in earlier. I don't know if she's still there, but shout out to my sister. To all my sisters, Monica, Rosemary. Shout out to my wife Linda. To my daughter Ashley.
All right, here we go. We're gonna
Shout out to Nate's parents, Meli Cosme Alzalde from Seguin.
We're gonna attempt to play it right here for you guys. Here you
Okay.
guys go.
Here we go.
Well, I guess I gotta take that off of there. Puro rookie de madre yo, vato.
There it is.
Como dice un tal que hamburguesa, aquí venimos pa' poner, pero pa' poner el extra.
Hoy vengo a Whataburger con un hambre insaciable. Hago something different, quiero algo que se amarre. Jalapeños, cebollitas y por qué no hacer la taba. Un pan cuadrado, un pan redondo, maybe medio, un avocado. Que el buen diente me resalte y digan que soy antojado.
Shout out going out to our good friends, para Jason and Simona Nunez. Oh, there's a commercial playing right there.
Aquí venimos pa' poner, pero pa' poner el extra. Y échale el extra, compa.
Hell yeah! There you guys go. I try to do it the best I can. It wouldn't come out in the landscape mode. So you guys got to hear a little bit. You guys can check it out. It's a great commercial, man. And speaking of commercials, man, I couldn't do the show without these guys right here. Big shout out to Ricky Ray, the realtor, man. 956-424-5724. That's 956-424-5724. He can help you buy, sell your house. If you're looking, you don't even know where to go, what to do to buy a home, he can walk you through it, and he can also help you with your credit. So make sure you let him know the Bumper sent you, 956-424-5724. Man, and of course, after you buy your house, Art, you got to protect it.
Yes, sir.
And who else better to call than the new female Tejano Artist of the Year for the TTMA, the beautiful Miss Di Marie. You can hit her up at 210-837-8623. She can help you with all your solar panel needs, all your camera needs, all your home security needs. She can take care of you, I promise you. She even can hook you up with a little discount if you let her know that you heard her name and you got the number from Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. So make sure you guys hit her up. Our good friend, Miss Di Marie. And also, for all my veterans out there, if you're looking to get your disability claim, maybe not where you want it to be, hit up my boy, retired Sergeant Major, United States Marine Corps, Oscar Ornelas, at 951-388-4072. That's 951-388-4072. And he can help you with all. If you just got out, you don't know what to do, call him. He has the answers to all your questions. I promise you, he will definitely take care of you. Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Majestic Theater, Sunday, December 10th, he returns back to Bexar County. El Rey del Accordion, Mr. Ramon Ayala, is going to be live at the Majestic Theater. So make sure you guys get your tickets at majesticempire.com. That's majesticempire.com. And again, it's going to be December 10th. And go check it out. I'll be there, man. It's going to be different to see Ramon Ayala inside the Majestic, bro. It's gonna be outdoor. Awesome. It's going to be a little bit different atmosphere. And then this Sunday, man, the release, our good friend MC2, Mónico Cortés, Mi Hijo, Mi Ángel. The whole album will be available this Sunday, December 3rd. So make sure you guys get ready, pre-order, do whatever you got to do. It's going to be a great album. Again, our good friend MC2, Mónico Cortés, Mi Hijo, Mi Ángel, dedicated to his son MC3, who passed away last year. And, he's let out the single. I'm sure the rest of the album is going to be off the chain. So make sure you guys check it out. It's going to be released this Sunday, December 3rd, right? MC2, Mónico Cortés, Mi Hijo, Mi Ángel. And again, I couldn't do this without my good friend, Mr. Gilbert Alaman, 832-546-5856. Art, I don't know who does your all your merch, but my boy Gibby right here, he's one of the best in the industry, takes care of a lot of people. So make sure you hit him up, 832-546-5856. And last but not least, I should have you, Zeke, sport some of these. Maybe people will check it out. Check out this beautiful jewelry right here, man. We have a new sponsor for the show, sparklewithsteffi.com. That's sparklewithsteffi.com, 915-920-8157. Ladies, she has a store in her home. If you call her, you make an appointment, she gets you a little purse, you walk through. This is not your $5 everything $5 jewelry. This is some nice stuff. As a matter of fact, in a minute, when we get off, I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Give me a second here. I'm gonna show you guys her jewelry. The jewelry is beautiful, man. I'm gonna have Zeke. He's gonna walk around with all the bracelets on his arm. He's and play the accordion with it. But just hit her up, man. Steph is styling. Hit her up, 915-920-8157. She's great people. She'll take care of you. Hey, I'm telling you, man, somebody's like, I'll wear that jewelry. There's 2 items on there that I would wear. There's an all black diamond bracelet, like a tennis bracelet, and maybe even the black and gold studded leather bracelet.
Those are clean. I would wear them.
Yeah, they're nice stuff, man. So make sure you guys hit her up and let her know you heard it right here on Bumpers, a Wacky Wednesday. And if you just joined us late, man, my guest this evening. Oh, wait a minute. Your dad does your social media, right?
Yes.
Hey, man, I got my friend Joe Almaguer. He's a conguero. He's played with Bobby Pulido and some other bands. But his primary job is, this dude is a social media genius. Mm-hmm. I'm not even putting crema on it, but I am. Right? 956-693-9035. That's 956-693-9035. This guy will get you on top of all the algorithms, Art. So, like, sometimes when you post, like, man, nobody, and sometimes you post and it's like everybody's on it, and sometimes man, that was a cool post. Nobody's put nothing on it. It's because it didn't go on the right algorithm. And so, social media finds when the most of your people on, and you got to find that time. This is what this dude does for a living. So I tell people with small businesses, people with I don't know, you just want to be popular. I don't know. Mm-hmm, you want to be on top of the game. That's the guy you call, working out. And he works with the best band in regional Mexican, whatever you want to call him, Tejano, you can call him whatever you want. He is that dude.
Cool.
Right? So I'm being serious about it. The dude is that guy. So hit him up, man. Saludos all the way from Milwaukee. Our good friend Vanessa Salinas Sanchez. Hello from Milwaukee. The Kunun Cats definitely left their mark at the Mexican Fiesta and the accordion shootout. How did it feel, Ezequiel Campos, to be on the stage with all those legends? With an honor to host. It was an honor to host you here in Milwaukee. So if you guys haven't checked it out, our good friend Felipe Leal, he's on here. He did a great job videoing the Conjunto, or the accordion shootout. Mm-hmm. Zeke, you were up there with legends, bro, but you held your own. I mean, you were with Tweet, with I can't even think of everybody right now.
Jordan, the guy from Homeboys, the one from Laredo.
Ernie Bravo,
Rocky
Beltran. Oh, dude, who else was out there? Damn. The one, there's a father and son. Help me out, Art. The father and son, they're from the Valley. He played for Bobby for many years. He's a legend.
Oh, Joel, Frankie Caballero.
Frankie Caballero and Frankie Caballero Jr. Yeah. But Tuzi, I say you took it in some of those parts. You did a little. It was badass, bro.
It was cool, man. It was cool, especially playing with Frankie. Like that dude's a beast, man.
Yeah,
He's a mastermind.
Those dudes are badass, man. So shout out to Jim Luna, who I know why he's saying what's up, Jim. I showed it earlier. Aquí está Fiesta Navidad Conjunto style this weekend, Friday and Saturday, downtown Alice, Texas. Right? It's going to be absolutely free. Los Garcia brothers, Mike Gonzalez, the Iconics, J.R. Gomez. It's going to be a good time, man. So make sure you guys go out there. Quarter Moon Productions, where the moon meets the stars. or Where the Stars Meet the Moon. I probably fucked it all up. But good shout out to our good friend Jim Luna. I got to hang out with him Saturday in Victoria, Texas. Have you played in Victoria?
Yes, we have.
How was it there? How was it in Victoria? They took you guys well?
Yeah. I don't even remember when we played in Victoria.
You have me thinking that as soon as you go on stage, you're like, dude, I'm ready to get off so I can get in the car and start driving. Like,
Dude, dude, man, we play so much that, man, even when people ask me, hey, man, where y'all playing next weekend? I'm like, where are we playing next weekend? But we are playing somewhere. I just don't know. Like, dude, it's like just so much data to process.
You say that, man, but there was a legend here in the studio on the show. Matter of fact, he's been on more than once too. Sorry, Art.
Hey, but he's a legend.
But hey, hold on. When I say his name, you can be like, okay, cool, right? That dude sat here. No bullshit. You can go back and watch it once I give you the name. He sat here and he gave 3.5 months. And when I say his name, you're going to be like, dude, of all those gigs, 3.5 months of where he was going to be by date. No lie, no bullshit. Wow. You can go back and watch it. Michael Salgado.
Wow.
Michael Salgado sat right here and he was like, next week we're going to be here. And then on Saturday we're going to be there. And then on Sunday. And then the following week we're going to be there. And then on the 17th, I was just like, when we got off, I said, hey, Mike, did you just make that shit up? Like you were just, he goes, nah, bro, I know where we're playing at. And I was like, wow.
That's pretty impressive.
That's pretty impressive, man. You know what I mean? So, what else, Zeke? I haven't talked to my guys back here, man. Nate, how do you do it, dude, with school and sometimes you have to leave early on Fridays?
Yeah. Every here and there I have to leave early or like going a little bit later because I'm still asleep, but
on Mondays?
Yeah,
almost every. Let me ask your dad. Almost every Monday.
Yeah, but my parents kind of don't play with school, so they kind of make sure I go, make sure I'm on my P's and Q's.
Right.
All that. Yeah.
Well, somebody wanted me to ask you guys this, if I can find it. Yeah, it's right here. I don't know if you guys saw my post, but sometimes in Tejano music, they think it's all badass backstage and it's all cool, right? But when I call Art, say, hey, Art, you guys are playing here? Yeah, bro, I got you. Just come to the back with us. I don't know if you can see it when it comes up on your phone, but this is what they mean, right? They're like, show up. They're like, hey, bro, yeah, just meet us in the back. We'll get you in. And they don't show you that you have to crawl through a hole. Shout out to a good friend of mine, McGraw. Jonathan McGraw from J Pettis this weekend. He's like, yeah, bum, we got to go through this hole right here. And I'm like, really, bro? Like, what the hell?
Hey, Jonathan McGraw's another one of those cool cats, man. I've talked to Jonathan, on different occasions. We've bought some different musical instruments and equipment from each other, man. And Jonathan McGraw, being the beast that he is as a musician, he's also he's also one of the humble guys out there as well, man.
He's really, really, really cool dude to talk to, man. Zeke, what is your favorite thing to do? Not even favorite. What do is this for all three of you? Is there a ritual that you guys do before you go on stage or anything like that's like kind of weird, or no?
Nah, just get on stage and do our thing.
Yeah, no,
we do the do.
You don't like you don't. Have you ever seen Sonny Sauceda? El vato brinca, he jumps and he stretches because we're a little older, you know what I mean? And have you ever seen a Sonny Sauceda show? Those guys are all over the place. But do you stretch or do anything?
Nah, man. We just go up there and just...
Zeke, all this muscle, you don't stretch and you don't think you...
I don't need to, man. I move around all day, so... No, for real. We don't do anything. We just... We already know what we're there for. We already know it's business. So just show up and jam out.
That's cool, man.
That's it.
And the question's really for you three. I'll go with you first, Nate. What's your go-to music, bro? What's the music if we saw Nate on a Saturday morning when he's not doing anything? You know, what are you gonna be jamming to?
Duelo. I love Duelo.
Really?
Duelo, Tropical Panamal, Pega Pega. You know, just old stuff.
Hold
man.
up, dog. You can't hear it, but I'm gonna let them hear it. There's a clapping going on in the background. Dude, I thought you were gonna tell me like I don't know Drake or some shit. Like, wow, bro, that's bad. Dude, give me some of that shit. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, look at Diego's like, oh shit, bro. He's gonna ask. Diego, what about you, man? What's your go-to?
At first, like it used to be like rap and all that, but recently, like my playlists. You know how they do like that Apple, your monthly, like, or your yearly, like who you listen to the most?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably say like, for me, it's Mila 22, Signo, what else?
Iman.
Oh yeah.
Old school.
Noe Selena?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah, the old
beast,
school.
bro.
Wow. Well, hey, that deserves another clap. Yeah, hell yeah. You see, what I knew I had these guys on the show for a reason, man. What about you, Z?
It varies, man. Yeah, it varies, but it could do anything from like Frontera. I mean, obviously Frontera. Everyone listens to Frontera, but to like John Party. Like,
Oh, so you like a little country?
yeah, a little country. If you asked me a year ago, do you like country? I'd be like, hell no, bro. Like, what's that? But like recently, I guess not even recently. Maybe like 5-6 months ago, I've really appreciated like
some
country,
good,
bro.
Some good Texas country.
Yeah. Like
for
John
sure.
Party and then I don't know, bro. Then
You
I
like
can go to
Randy Rogers?
Conjunto, Anke Flores. Of course, the 2Gs. It just varies, man. I listen to a lot of different stuff.
How about Conjunto Bernal?
Cool. Oh, dude, I mean, you already know there's no introduction to that, man. The harmonies, the chromatic accordions, the everything, bro. It's just those dudes were masterminds.
Hell
They're
yeah,
up
they
there
were.
with
Hell yeah,
Steve
they
Jordan. You know, those.
That's cool, man. And if you guys don't know, hold up your arm a little bit right there. So I don't know. You guys can't really see, but this dude has a full blown accordion from his and the bajo. Where's the bajo on the inside?
Yeah, it's on the inside.
Okay, there you go. And the dice.
And the dice.
I like it, man. And this is all done by one same guy.
Not all of it, but yeah, the accordion and the microphone, it was done by
Okay.
and then I just barely got this one done.
I saw that. I saw you got one of you and your brother, right?
Yeah, but that's on my leg.
Okay, I got you. That was cool, bro.
Yeah.
I really dug that. So Art, how did you feel when he came on with these? Did he bring that by your attention first, or he just did it?
Man, dude, to be quite honest with you, man, I'm kind of the one that like sparked it all up because I went and got, man, because I didn't have no tattoos growing up. I went and got my first tat of a bajo sexto, and then like I came home and you know, all three kids were around there like, oh, wow, that looks cool. And they were all looking. And so, man, after that, like, Zeke was like, man, I'm going to go get one. And then my daughter was like, I'm going to go get some. And so, you know, I mean, Diego's the only one that, you know, he's not with that program. But
not yet.
Diego's like, I love my body. I'm not about.
But man, as far as Zeke, you know, getting all the tattoos, man. You know, I mean, not just because Zeke is my son and because he's sitting right in front of us, but Zeke has always been a straight-minded kid, man. He's always, you know, he's not getting in trouble.
What he puts his mind to, he's gonna do.
Yeah. He's a pretty positive kid, man. And you know, just overall, man, you know, people don't know a lot of stuff about Zeke. I mean, I'm talking about from like certain types of foods that he consumes to, you know, to just his well-being, and then just being a person, to like being like the perfectionist musician that he is, and the direction that he has the band and whatnot. So I mean, really, I couldn't tell him anything about the tats. You know, I mean, there was really nothing to say, nothing negative to say. You know,
do as I say, not. How does it say? What your parents used to tell you? Do as I say, not as I do. Or, you know, like, because you got tattoos and then you're going to get mad at your kid for getting a tattoo.
Yeah.
I told you not to get it. I'm the same way. Like, my kids came with a tattoo for months. They tried to run around hiding it. I ended up seeing them. I'm like, what the fuck are you thinking? And they're like, Dad, really? You're the last person to a lot of people don't know. I got a lot of tattoos from, you know, my ribs, my back, my front, but I always told my grandma I wouldn't get anything. Yeah. But now I'm starting to have second thoughts.
Yeah.
Like,
and I mean, also, bro, like tattoos are, I don't want to say they're, you see a person with tattoos and you automatically think negative, you know, but I like to think, like, with me, I mean, I'm a pretty, like my dad said, I'm a pretty, like, good kid, you know? So, I just got tattoos. That's the only thing.
I might get the Conjunto Cats right here.
I think that'll look good right there.
That'll look badass.
Hey, let's make a deal. If you get Conjunto Cats, I'll get Bumper's Wacky Wednesday on mine. ¿Te agüitas o no te agüitas?
Damn. So guys, if you guys just are like, if I get Conjunto Cats tattooed, he'll get Bumper's Wacky Wednesday tattooed.
That logo on your cap right there. Hey, yo no me agüito,
yeah, I know you don't. That's what's scary about it. Yeah. Hey, for everybody watching, our good friends at Puro Pedo, shout out to the Puro Pedo Talk Show. They just joined in. They want to hear a little polquita. So before you play the polquita, Zeke, what is your absolute favorite song to play? And not because they're asking for a polka, because it doesn't have to be a polka. What is your absolute favorite song to play on the accordion? And if you guys don't follow Zeke on social media, he's always, and sometimes he has a shirt on, sometimes he doesn't, but he's out there. He's out there and he's jamming the accordion. He's always practicing, right? So you think that these dudes just show up and like, boom, show up. I mean, you got to practice. I've always watched Ricky Munoz when they interview him. He always says like, hey, what? He goes, you got to. When you do it this many times, you got to just do it that many more times. You just got to continue. Yeah.
Ricky Munoz said it on an interview. He said, man, I don't know, but he said some crazy number like...
Yeah, some crazy amount of thousands.
999 million times is perfection or something like that.
Nah, for sure.
You know.
You want to do a shot?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this tequila, you drink from the bottle, right? And you have to face the camera because this is a special bottle of tequila, and everybody that's been here has taken a drink from it. But you got to show your face because you just got to show your face.
All right.
All right. Here we go. Art, is that all right? I don't want to.
Hey, man, Zeke's 21 years old, man.
Okay. Well, you gave me the look like a la madre.
So just like this?
Just look right there where they can see your facial expression after you try it.
Damn. That don't even taste like anything, bro. Really, it don't taste like anything. Wow. That's dangerous.
That's dangerous, right? Yeah. That's some good tequila, man. That's some good.
Wow.
All right, you want to try it or what?
No, I'm good, man. Okay, I'm good.
Cool.
Damn.
Man, don't look over here, bro. Maybe after we get up, I'm just messing with you guys. So, back to the question: what is your absolute favorite song to play? And you know what, dude? It doesn't even have to be Conjunto.
Yeah. I don't know. The first song that came to my head was a triple X polka. I know Eddie Gonzalez that recorded. Who's the accordion player that made it?
The X-Man.
The X-Man.
Xavier Trejo.
Yeah.
And it's called the triple X
polka. Yeah, the triple X polka.
I don't think
it's kind of.
Maybe if I hear it, then I've heard it before.
It's kind of advanced. Do you remember it?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
We can try it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
It's Wacky Wednesday. If it doesn't work, it's all right. It's wacky. I bet. We're good. All right, guys. The triple X polka. No point intended. Right here. With the Conjunto Cats live on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday here from San Antonio, Texas.
1, 2, 3. Little sloppy, but it's still there. It's still there a little bit.
Eddie Lopez said that's too hard.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I haven't played it in a while, man. But
so
it's still there
everybody that's big fans of music, it's difícil. That's a hard.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's an advanced polka.
Shout out
sure.
to the Trejo family also, man. Xavier Trejo and his brother. I think they had that band Conjunto 90 for a little while, man. But those guys are beast musicians, man.
At what they do. Un saludos. I didn't give them a shout out. Un saludos to our good friends Tweet and Angelica.
Oh yeah, Moneda. Hey man,
Moneda,
yeah.
They're
Shout out
watching.
to Tweet and Angelica as well, man. They're always looking out for us on any gigs or whatever that they can hook us up with, man. And likewise with us, man. We're always I guess you could say exchanging information and because they throw some bones our way, so we throw some back at them, and we're always trying to help each other out as we do with with several other bands that we work with and stuff like that. So
dude, we were talking a little bit. We got away from it, but how hard you guys work, and you guys got your normal jobs or whatever.
Yep.
But I really, this last quarter part of the show, I really want to focus on the people who are watching. I want to focus on the bands who are watching you guys. I literally, for the last 2.5 years, have been following you guys, and I really mean what I said. You guys bust your ass week in and week out. 3 shows a weekend, sometimes 4 shows a weekend, and doing it just week after week after week after week. And you got to ask yourself, like, are these dudes doing it for the money, for the love of music? Like, it takes a toll. I mean, you're married, you got a family. Yeah, you have your 2 boys with you, but you got your daughter, you got your wife. Yeah. You know what I mean? It takes a toll. This guy right here, Mama, he don't care. Yeah. I'm getting out of the house. I'm gone. So
for
talk
sure.
a little bit about that, Art. Like,
for sure, man. And I wanna go back a little bit, to the beginning, because like you said, we kind of we kind of got off track.
We got wacky.
But yeah, man, I had started the band with my stepbrother, and we went through those phases where we were already busy back then, just playing these, playing like the local club scene, the local bars and stuff like that. And then when those changes came, well, actually with them is with my stepbrother Jeremy and Gilbert Casares, Francisco. I already forgot his last name. Francisco was also one of our bass players. Johnny Moreno. And I mean, it just goes to show. I mean, we really haven't had a lot of musicians as part of Conjunto Cats. So I like to think that that's a good sign of me being a boss, because people
stick around for a long time.
Yeah, people stick around, man, because hey, man, I'm a firm believer in when you do things the honest way, good things are gonna happen. But when you start trying to cut corners and do things the wrong way, that's when stuff kind of starts falling flat on your face. But man, I mean, whenever the boys came in, Diego didn't know anything on the bass guitar. He like nada, zero.
He knew how to play the bass.
No. Not even he didn't know nothing. Diego was actually I had see, man, since the boys have been young.
That's unreal,
dude. Since the boys have been young, me and my wife have always, I mean, it may sound kind of crude, but we've always forced them to do stuff. They didn't have a choice to do stuff. I mean, Zeke was kind of already born with the love for music. Whenever Zeke was 5 years old, He was about 5 years old, and I had sat with him and I told him, I asked him, tell me when you hear the change of the sound. And so I put a Conjunto song on and it was playing and he was listening with his little ears and right there, right there, right there. Like he could hear the changes of the music. And I was like,
at that young of an age,
5 years old, bro. And he could hear the sound changing. And I was like, holy moly. So then we bought him this little drum set from Walmart, and he could keep the beat. He could keep the rhythm of just like playing little simple songs, right? So Zeke was too little, man, to go out and play. So, so I had my stepbrother playing. So, man, we went through those changes, man. The boys started. The boys were young. They were playing football. And like, man, I like to highlight this part because, anybody who's played varsity football knows, and especially playing with the program that Zeke and Diego played with, that was a very demanding program. It was hard because they had a tough head coach that would go 3 or 4 rounds deep into the playoffs every single year. And the guy demanded to win, and he wasn't going to lose. And both Zeke and Diego were both starting on the varsity. So, week in and week out, you got to learn. You have to learn different schemes. You have to learn, especially during playoff time, things would get tough. But you know what? Zeke and Diego were playing in the bi-district round and the quarterfinal round and the semifinal round of the playoffs on Friday night. And Saturday night, we were going to Houston to go play. So people would say, dang, Zeke, on Friday nights you're scoring touchdowns, and on Saturdays you're rocking the stage.
Hey, after film though.
Yeah.
After film on Saturdays. Yeah,
and not only that, but I mean, Nathan was in band also. There, there for a while. So so they were all really, really busy kids at the time. So on Friday nights they were at football games.
So you made it a point never to gig on a Friday, of course. I mean.
Of course. There was 2 years ago that we went to the Tejano convention. We could not leave to the convention because Diego had a scrimmage football game. I think it was your senior year, Diego. It was his senior year, and he had a scrimmage. So we went home after his scrimmage. We changed, and then we hit the road to Vegas, and we drove to Vegas to the convention.
And you played on a Saturday night.
And we played that next day.
Wow. Yeah, that's so. This is what people don't know. Like this is the craziness here.
So we played in Vegas at the convention. We only did one day. We played one time on the David Faria stage. That's when he was featuring. And shout out to David. He was tuned in earlier. So we played the gig. That next morning, Zeke was starting. It was his first day of work, so he couldn't miss Monday. I couldn't miss Monday, so I said, you know what? We're going to have to take off first thing in the morning. So we took off at 6 o'clock in the morning from Vegas. We got back to Seguin like at 12 o'clock midnight. I went to work Monday, and Zeke started his first day of work. And Diego, of course, had to be back at school because it was the beginning of football season, and it was very demanding that everybody be where they needed to be.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, hey, if you can show up, please show up. No, it's show up.
Well, the scouting report.
Yeah, show up.
Wow.
So
and you are. I would assume that when they were growing up, you're probably a football coach.
Yeah.
So it'd be different. I think if you weren't a coach, maybe not. But you were a coach. You know how important it is.
For sure, man. For sure.
So that's always a good thing, man.
And like now, now where we've been, whenever Zeke and Diego and Nate came into the band, we had some. It was a change, there was a change in pace and just the whole style, and it took a little while for people to adjust, to what we had became, and I think now people have just accepted, like, hey, look, that's the way.
Cats. That's the way it's gonna be.
Those guys play like that,
Yeah,
and you just, and hey, man, you either like them or you hate them.
I love the fact that, like I said, I love to watch people watch you guys and watch the facial expressions, especially like the hardcore Conjunto people, because I always say this saying, it's like y'all are a michelada, right? Michelada, there's no like, I kind of like them. It's either you like them or you don't like them.
Yeah.
There's no kind of
Yeah.
like in between.
Yeah. And man, to be honest with you, at the very beginning, I wanted to sound like those, like I said, those
The old school
the
conjunto.
chopped and screwed conjuntos.
Yeah.
I wanted to have that slow paced conjunto, but you know what? My brother that was playing the drums, he was a norteño drummer. You know, he played nothing but invasores, relámpagos, Ramon Ayala, rieleros, and stuff like that. So, as much as he tried to play like those conjuntos, he just couldn't play.
He couldn't
like,
do it.
It was like. So you know what? After a while, I was like, you know what? Screw it, bro. Everybody just play as long as we're playing together and we're staying in our lanes. Whatever sound comes out is what's gonna come out.
¿Qué dijo Nate? Don't tell me twice.
So now today, man, fast forward to where we are today, you know, here within these last couple of years, I've kind of stepped back a little bit and I've let Zeke take the reins as far as like what song selections we play at the gigs and what songs go where. You know what I mean? Zeke does a lot of research on articles and on videos as to, man, again, like you said, man, nobody knows the thought process that goes behind our set. But I mean, Zeke watches these videos and it's like, okay, you want to start with this kind of song and you want to go to this one and then you want to play that. And then you come to the peak of your set and you want to put this kind of song there and then you want to bring it with this. And just, it's like a science, man, a science behind the set. And, you know, I mean, I've had a couple of people tell me before, I mean, all bullshit aside, some people have told me, man, the selection of music that y'all have, it's great. Like they're like good
People
songs.
are dancing.
Yeah, people are dancing, and Zeke always says
the people are staying in tune through the whole show. You know, that's the whole kind of science behind it. People are staying. Sometimes whenever you watch a band, even an hour show from some bands, you tune out for a little bit. You know, you kind of you lose focus. You know, you start getting on your phone or whatever.
Yeah,
you know, but there's a way that, you know, it works most of the time. There's
like
a
you're
way
being a
to where you
DJ,
can
keeping
keep
the people on
keep
there.
the viewer, keep the listener engaged
Right,
the
right.
whole time. You know,
Exactly.
you can't just play the same song or not the same song, but the same tempo, the whole set, the same key, the whole set, because it just sounds the same.
Sounds good. Yeah,
There's
man.
no, you know.
Somebody put earlier, there was a comment. It's like, Zeke is the Jesse Turner of conjunto music, right? Zeke, so how important to you is your physique and your? I mean, is that come from just naturally wanting to do that, or it's because like, hey man, I'm gonna be on stage, I want to look my best.
It
Or
actually
it's a
started.
little bit of everything.
It actually started, bro. My sophomore year of high school, I was playing JV football and I tore my labrum in my shoulder, so I was out for the rest of the season. So my thought process in high school, well, I mean, they were telling me, well, it's best you probably just don't play football at all. So I said, all right, well, I ended up trying to graduate early from high school because I was like, there's no football. I mean, what's the point of going to school?
Right.
So my buddies, they were telling me all through the rest of my sophomore year, bro, you got to get better, bro. We need you next year. You know, imagine junior, senior year, we're going to go off, bro. So I started thinking, all right, man, you know, but I'm not in athletics because I can't do any sports. I injured my shoulder. So I started doing my own research. How do I heal a torn labrum? What exercises can I do to heal a torn labrum? So I started on my own, just doing exercises, torn labrum. Little by little, like I said, I started getting the hopes back. Okay, maybe I can make it back to football. I'm healing myself. I feel pretty good. So I started, again, doing more research on how to do different exercises to get faster, get bigger, getting stronger, just for myself, so I could come back my junior or senior year and be up with my buddies, my other teammates that have been working in athletics while I'm out of athletics, but doing it on my own. So from there on, like I said, I did my research. And I fell in love with working out and exercising. But it all started with that challenge of tearing my labrum, and I built myself up. And from there, you know, I was able to, in a year, I was able to build myself up to hold up to a starting position at fullback with Navarro. So all by myself, bro. I did plyometrics. I looked up plyometrics. I did, you know, all the lifting.
How's your cardio?
Cardio. It's all right. I naturally can run for a while. I can't do long short sprints.
Two of my boys, they're gym rats, bro.
Really?
You saw Juanito.
Oh, yeah.
They're ripped to the T, bro.
Yeah.
And so is my son Jesse. But
yeah,
you get them to run from one corner to the other, they'll be like, nah, child.
But it takes discipline, man. It takes some discipline, and you have to kind of like with music. You have to kind of find a certain love, passion for that hurt, that grind. But you know what I mean?
You guys are working hard. You got your job. You find a way to go to the gym. So it's got to be a mindset.
Oh yeah.
Before I forget,
I would like to also add, man. I haven't told anyone outside of like the family but I'm also aside from working my day job, of course, working with the band, and then going to school. I also go to school. I teach at our Southside High School, the Cardinals. Yeah. I don't know if you remember Tweet Wattis.
Yeah,
he had donated an accordion to.
So you're helping with that?
I'm the tutor. I go there on Mondays and Wednesdays, man. And
that's awesome.
Ms. Bustamante, she had gotten a hold of me. And she said, I told her, I said, hey, if you ever need a teacher, just let me know. And she said, hey, this year we're gonna need a teacher. So she's talked to me and she said, man, eventually we're gonna want you to just be in charge of the band. Of course I'm gonna be there monitoring or anything, but you're gonna be the one. No, this is wrong. This is right. Helping the kids. And so far, I've been going on a month, Mondays and Wednesdays. And I teach the bajo and accordions. Like I said, I haven't told anyone yet. So this is kind of like the
awesome,
debut.
Man. There you go, right here. Another Bumpers Wacky Wednesday debut right here. So now,
hey, we're all busy, man.
Hey,
I mean,
Mr. Campos. This is Mr. Campos.
Yeah, it's a grind, man. I mean, we're all, outside of the band, whenever we come together and we do our rehearsals, we come together as a unit, as one, and try to be the best we can be, but at the same time, it's like, whenever we're not on stage together, like Zeke just mentioned, he's got his thing going on. Diego has his thing, I got my thing, Nathan has his, and
Nate's still in school, man. He's a senior here.
Yeah. But I mean, Nate too, man. Nate goes to school full time, and then he also works full time, and he plays in a band full time. So so hey, man, we're all we're all grinders, man. It's it's one of those deals that you just. I mean, we don't have time to get in trouble, man.
That's it.
I just put it that way.
That's a good thing. Hey, one last question I have for you, and you know what? I don't think I asked you the first time you guys were here. How in the hell did you come up with the name Conjunto Cats?
Conjunto Cats. Well, back in the day, there was a band called the Big Chihuahuas, and it was David Lee, Chente Barrera, and I think Gilbert was a part of that, because when I told Gilbert how I came up with the name Conjunto Cats, Gilbert said, "Oh, look, I got the magazine right here," and he pulled out the magazine, and they were called the Big Chihuahuas, right? So it was a band that it was like a little side gig that they had going on. So when the Big Chihuahuas would play, they knew it was David Lee, Chente Barrera, and I think it was Gilbert. He was on the guitar, and somebody else.
It was called the Big Chihuahuas.
Yeah, and they were called the Big Chihuahuas. So, man, I was like, man, you know what? And then, back in the day, they would refer to musicians as cats. Like, hey, those cats get down, man. Those are some bad cats right there.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, man, we're a conjunto. So I just kind of combined the words, Conjunto Cats.
Hey, I dig it. I dig it.
And then the with the thought with like the Big Chihuahuas, and I was like, well, they're like a dog, an animal. So I was like, well, I mean, we'll be called the Conjunto Cats, you know. But it's like referred to like, hey, those cats are cool. It's really not like an actual cat. Like people think like,
no, it's not a meow cat. It's like, what's up, cat? Like,
it's like a I don't know, like a reference, I guess. Is that what you would call it? You're being referred to as one of those cats.
It's like a dude. It's like, what's up, dude? Like,
what up, cat?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
But it's Conjunto Cats because we're
shout out to Al and Josh DeLuna. Those guys they're amazing. Josh, a young DJ man, loves the music. Shout out to Josh. Before I go, all the accordion players and I didn't get you in Milwaukee, and you're lucky I didn't get you. Just top of my mind, but you're here, you're live. I'm gonna put you on the spot, Zeke, because that's what Bumper does, right? Mm-hmm. So put the accordion on real quick. I'm gonna throw some artist names, and you have to play to play at least a little rip from one of their songs.
All right, we'll see.
And I'm just gonna say Eddie Perez Jr. I didn't know that dude played accordion, bro. Mm-hmm. Little Eddie.
Shout out to Eddie also, man.
Yeah. Hey, dude, I didn't know that he. And so he grabbed Leo from La Calma's accordion. And said, "Hey, what are you doing, bro?" And he just looked at me like, "What do you mean?" I said, "All right, we'll play this." Boom! And I was like, "Oh, la chingada!" I didn't know. And Eddie was like, "Bro, he plays everything, bro." I was like, oh, "Okay, cool." Yeah. So. Ladies and gentlemen, Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. This is called the Accordion Challenge. I haven't even posted those videos. There's so many videos I got that are badass. I need to start posting them. So we're going to go right now. We'll do 4. All right? The first one's going to be your dad's favorite band, Los Chamacos.
Same one that I played?
A Los Chamacos song. I like it. All right, here we go. David Lee Garza. Is it too easy for you?
Like that.
The Hometown Boys. Last one. Signal.
Oh, fuck. Let me see.
Got him. We got him. We got him. 5, 4, 3.
Nah, you might have gotten me on that. Yeah, Signal.
Hey, you see how I went? I went a little Tejano, and he was like, hey, but I love to see your dad's face when I was giving the names. He's like, man, those are easy for you. He's got that.
Yeah.
Guys, from the bottom of my heart, man, I want to thank you guys again for always showing Bumper's Wacky Wednesday love. For anywhere I run into you guys, it's always mad love, mad respect. I'm always going to support you guys, and you guys had a huge view. You have no idea how many people were watching you guys tonight, but you guys had a good, a very nice view count throughout the show. Says a lot about who you guys are, because it's not.
Well,
for
thank
me.
you to everybody, man, and man, thank you to all the supporters, man. I mean, sometimes I guess we didn't really realize how much support we have out there, but man, thank you guys so much, man. It really means the world, man. Thank you.
Yeah. So he said that, but I'm gonna give before we end. We'll end the show on a song on the way out. But all 4 of you guys, man, if there's any saludos you want to give, any thank yous, anything like that, to your staff, whoever, whatever, the mic is yours, bro. The show is yours right now.
Yeah, I want to, first off, man, I want to send a big shout out going out to my wife, Linda, that, she's always there for us. I mean, the late nights and she tags along with us and on those long drives from Arizona and stuff like that. And she's the one that's always asking me, hey, are you all right? Hey, are you all right?
Slapping you on your chest.
Hey, are you all right? So, yeah, shout out to my wife, Linda, to my daughter, Ashley. And, my daughter, Ashley, is just there. She's there. She's the one that keeps me in check sometimes and gets a little attitude with me every once in a while, man. So yeah, shout out to my daughter. And, man, and then of course, also to, to all the people that we've worked with, to all the promoters, to all the club owners, man. I hate to say any names in those because I don't want to leave anybody out, but all the promoters and all the club owners that have given us work throughout the year, man. Thank you so much, and God bless you guys with more for keeping us busy. And man, I want to send a big shout out also going out to Eddie Perez of La Llave Música that has recently started pushing our stuff and has showed us a tremendous amount of support. Well, I mean, since the beginning, right? And then also to Gilbert Velasquez that we just recently worked with in the studio, man. And man, Gilbert's a really, really great guy, man. I've told him how much respect I have for him for his accomplishments in the music industry, man. And it was a great honor for us just to be able to work with him and and be able to hear what he had to say. And I mean, hey, he got a little rough with us a little bit there in the studio, man. But at the end, love, though. Oh yeah, man, out of love, man. Gilbert is a perfectionist, and he expects nothing but the best out of you. And if you can't handle that, man, well then I don't think Gilbert's the guy for you.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, man, shout out to Gilbert. I mean, he definitely made me me personally. He made me a better musician and and a better vocalist. And then last and certainly not least, but to all the people that come out to the shows week in and week out from all over, man, we got a lot of people that follow us, and all over Texas and to the states that we've been able to visit throughout the year. And thank you so much. And well, that was gonna be last but not least, but I mean, shout out to my boys, man. I mean, they're always there, showing up for rehearsals every day, and always giving it their all at the gigs. We usually show up as a unit and set up, and sometimes we have to tear down, and they're there, and it's always a team effort. So yeah, man, shout out to my boys as well for keeping Conjunto Cats name alive, man, since 2009.
Hell yeah, and it ain't gonna be the last year for them.
Also to you, Bumper, man, for giving us this opportunity to come in here and just chat a little bit and have a good time and let the people know a little bit about Conjunto Cats and what's going on and all that good stuff.
No, man, it's always good to have you guys. Zeke?
Yeah. Again, just kind of going off what my dad said. Thank you again, bro, for letting us come on here and kind of show what goes on behind the scenes, man. I think that's a big thing that we want people to know is it's not just what y'all see on the social media, the pictures, the videos and all that. It's not just the pretty stuff that goes on. There's a lot of grind that goes on, and I feel like today we were able to kind of embrace that aspect of the whole trying to make it type of deal, So thank you to you, bro, and I know I got some coworkers from work. Shout out to the city of Seguin. I work for the city of Seguin. Shout out to my coworker Richard Perez from Seguin, Texas. And again, just thank you to all the followers, man. We wouldn't be here without y'all, and I hope y'all will keep on embracing the new stuff that's coming, and keep on embracing our style, man. We're bringing, like we kind of talked about on the show, we're bringing a new type of style, new type of sound to the onda, and
ain't nothing wrong with that,
I'm hoping people will continue to be open about it and embrace this, man. So,
before you stop talking, I want you, because I always get a lot of hate on YouTube because they say I don't show my YouTube viewers enough love. So Zeke, can you show my YouTube channel some love? Just give a shout out to the YouTube viewers out there.
Shout out to all the YouTube viewers out there. Bumper's back, Wacky Wednesday.
Yeah,
be here every single week. Every Wednesday, right?
Yeah, and a special shout out to TDK because he's the one.
TDK. That's a big supporter of the Conjunto Cats.
Yeah,
thank
he
you,
always
brother.
comes out to the shows.
Thank you, TDK. So
thank y'all.
Thank you, all the fans again, and we love y'all, and we'll see y'all soon. Y'all catch us I'm sure y'all catch us in the city somewhere near y'all. So.
Near you.
Yep.
Boys.
Shout out to my family. Shout out to my aunties. Shout out to all the fans that come out to the show and support us, and everyone that shows us love on social media. Everyone that checks out the new single we dropped with the music video. Thank you, Bumper, for having us on here, man. It's always fun being on here. But yeah, shout out to all the other people in Seguin that be watching us, showing support. So thank y'all.
I'm just trying to shout out my family, my parents, my mom, my dad, brother, sister, grandma, aunt. Every time I forget something, or we're in two cities.
Grandma always coming
3 hours away, and I forget my sticks or symbols. Grandma's dropping it off. So
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
She don't play.
That's no lie, bro. That's no lie right there.
So you can't just go to a mesquite tree and cut off a branch and like.
No, we could, but Nate prefers for his grandma to drive out to where we're at.
I just miss her sometimes, Bump. I just need to see her, man.
Oh, that's. No, man, it's been an awesome night, man. To everybody who tuned in, you guys have a lot of people watching tonight. Thank you guys so much for showing love to Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. We're gonna continue to bring you the best of La Onda Tejana, Conjunto music. It falls. It's on the same tree branch, the same tree. Next week, man. Every now and then, Art, I like to move some weeds around and be like, "Hey, man, what the hell is this?" And you pick something up and you want to show everybody, right? Mm-hmm. Next week's one of those shows.
I got you.
We got a group. I don't know if you ever heard of them. It's a group out of Corpus Christi. Their name is Grupo Básico. Básico. They're little. You'll see them. They'll be here next week to sit down and talk to us. So I can't wait to talk to those guys.
Hey, man, with that being said, man, I just want to tell all the supporters of Conjunto Cats, thank you also, because, man, dude, there is so much great talent out there, man, and to be able to still be working along the lines of all the talent that's out there, man, that's for them to be able to keep us busy. So, man, hey, man, we'll be looking forward to to seeing those guys, Grupo Básico coming next week, man. So
we show them a little San Antonio love, you know what I mean? Sometimes we like to stay
sure,
in their
man.
areas, but yeah, man, we dig into the weeds. I found them, and we're gonna pick them up, and I'm gonna shake them off and see what they got. We're gonna put them over here with the San Antonio crowd.
That's awesome, man.
And with the Tejano crowd, and see what you guys think, man. Again, Art, boys, I appreciate the love you guys always showed for the show. If you guys didn't see, we have a brand new. As you guys know, we were selling merchandise last week. We got a brand new. Well, it's not a brand new logo, but it's a new cap, right? We have them in gray and chinga. Of course, I won't be able to. Maybe I will. Bear with me, guys. Nope, of course not. I got it. To everybody watching, everybody else says I never show no love to the ladies. So we're looking at maybe making some of these right here. We got the pink on pink right here. We got a Bumper's Wacky Wednesday logo hat, and I'm wearing the one and only. Shout out to my buddy Gibster, Mr. Gilbert Alaman. We're sporting these new caps. See how they're gonna do. So be on the lookout for some new merch of Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. Everybody that bought merch, thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate it. And we can't let them leave without jamming one more time. Everybody watching from Seguin, Texas, man. Yeah. My boys right here, make sure you show them some love wherever you might run into them. Make sure you said that you let them know, like, hey, man, shake their hand and be like, I saw you on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. Ladies and gentlemen from Seguin, Texas, my boys, the Conjunto Cats.
A new single, Maldita Rejas. 1, 2, 3.
Aquí estoy detrás de estas malditas rejas, esperando Dios me dé mi libertad. Me acompaña a las paredes de mi celda y una cama de fierro donde me pongo a llorar. Al momento traigo un nudo en la garganta, recordando tus modos tan fatal. Solamente con el tiempo me doy cuenta si al caso es que tengo una esposa de verdad. es día y yo me tiro de rodillas. Levanto la vista hacia el cielo azul, suplicándole al Señor que está en los cielos, que por favor me libre de este infierno quemador. Las paredes de la cárcel son de piedra, llenas de arrepentimiento y dolor. Yo prometo que cumpliendo esta sentencia, juro nunca jamás regresar a la prisión.
Thank you guys. You guys have a wonderful week. Don't forget next Wednesday, Grupo Básico right here on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. Everybody that tuned in tonight, thank you guys so much. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. For everybody watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the bell so it'll tell you when I'm live, right? And you guys won't miss a show, right? So again, thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys are following Bumper Gomez on Facebook. Make sure you're following Bumpers Wacky Wednesday on Facebook. And again, my YouTube channel, Bumper Gomez. Boys, thank you guys so much. Conjunto Cats.